Hello, everybody. Good morning, America. This is the Scott and the Shot podcast, and I am going to take my first shot of the day with my favorite cheaper tequila they make, Jose Cuervo Gold. Here we go, baby. All right. Well, so I'm watching the news today, and what do you guys think about them taking off? All right. Please, babe. Okay. All right. This is Scott and the Shot podcast again. Let's just start over. My wife did me a favor because I'll just have another shot. So I love you, babe.
I wanted to turn it on for you.
I know, my love. All right, here's another shot. She's messing with me. All right, guys. What do you think about Virginia taking off people that are non-citizens off their rolls, off the voting rolls, and the federal government suing them? Now, mind you, these people self-identified as non-citizens. They didn't sit there and go, "You're a non-citizen, you're a citizen, you're a non-citizen." They self-identified on paperwork that they're non-citizens. I mean, what part of you Democrat voters don't understand that illegal citizens, illegal aliens cannot vote in our election, no matter when they get taken off the voter rolls? How they even get on the voter rolls to begin with, if they're illegal aliens? Man, there's so many flaws in this open border thing, but our federal government going and telling them that they have to put those back on the rolls when they're illegal, when they self-identified as illegal aliens. And when they say non-citizen, that's what that means in this country anymore. It's not somebody with a green card. It's obviously illegal aliens. I mean, so that just, all this fascism and Hitler stuff, the only people I see acting in that manner are the Democrats. Donald Trump talks the way he talks, but he's not sitting there advocating for illegals to vote. And I have seen so many Democrats advocate for illegal aliens voting in this country. Now, I don't even understand that a little bit. I mean, that's the whole point I'm so mad about anymore, and why I do this podcast, because I just don't understand none of this way of thinking anymore. It's like non-thinking. I mean, it's like a government trying so hard to fail. I mean, really, to fail. I mean, they sit there and talk about this peaceful transfer of power, and they whine about January 6th. The only coup I ever seen happen, really, that was just protesting, as far as I'm concerned, on October 6th. And they're let into the police officers let them into the buildings. I saw it's on camera, people, if you're watching the right network. I mean, what I call fascism and Hitler and all that kind of stuff is what we're witnessing right now every day. I mean, every day we see it. I mean, the Democrats, I mean, they sue you for every little thing. I mean, the Democratic anointed person, Kamala Harris, appointed Democratic presidential candidate, her party right now, she's the vice president, and President Biden are suing Virginia for legally taking off non-citizens off the ballots. And then, of course, they went and found some Biden-appointed judge to block it. I'm so tired of these federal judges being able to block things. I mean, Virginia has the right to clean its rolls whenever the heck it wants. I mean, as long as they're taking off non-citizens, I mean, that's the right of any state all the way up until the time of election. And like I said, people, every year, every election cycle, people have 2 years in between, the other parts of government, and 4 years for the presidency to get their license. You're telling me that people have lived their whole lives in this country, 50, 60, 70, they say it's the older and the elderly. They lived their whole life in this country and they never had to have an ID. Really? Well, law says you have to have an ID. The law says that I have to be able to pull out a piece of governmental paper out of my back pocket if I get pulled over by the police to show who I am. That's the law. I mean, so I don't understand what is the argument. What is their basis of the argument about not having ID for anything, really? for anything. We've had to have ID since the beginning of time. You got to, I mean, you got some kind of paperwork saying where you come from, who you are. I mean, it's it's not a trust issue. I mean, our system of government is not based on trust. Okay, none of it's based on trust. None of our government is based on trust. It's based on identity and checks and balances. I mean, and identity is the first checks and balances of everything because it's your ID, man. Don't you get it? It's the biggest checks and balances for a lot of things. Is having your ID with you, or not with you, or having one. And if you don't have one, get one or stop whining about not being able to vote in an election. I mean, it's common sense, people. Common sense. Common sense. It's getting pretty scary in this country, people, when this many people that are going to vote for that dumbass party of Democrats who are liars. I mean, but anyway, my point I was talking about about October 6th is they're sitting there whining about that like it was the death of America, October 6th, like it's the death of America. I mean, what about the cities that were burning down? What about all that kind of stuff? What about the Russia hoax? Was that a peaceful transfer of power when Donald Trump became president? They went and make up some Russia hoax. Is that the kind of power? Is that what we're talking about? Because to me, that's insurrection. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. They were doing an inside government coup based on lies, and more lies. I mean, made up by a party that's supposed to be that right now is running this country. All made up because they don't like the outcome of an election. But all I hear is them whining about Donald Trump not liking things. But look at where the proof is at. Donald Trump's not trying no coups against them. He's not having somebody fabricate some Russia hoax. I mean, you got the laptop they fucking hided that they hid the information on. You got with X and Facebook and everybody colluding with our government to hide the real information. And then you got Zuckerberg's ugly, stupid punk ass coming out and saying, "Well, I didn't know that they were lying to me." You fucking liar. How'd you get that far in life if you're stupid like that? Not only are you ugly, you're stupid. And you're a pussy. Yeah, I don't like pussies. So I like pussy, but I don't like pussies. You know what I'm saying? Get another shot going here. So what do you think about that, people? I'm just trying to tell you. I mean, everything that the government is doing right now is what they're saying that Donald Trump's doing. Everything they say Donald Trump's doing, they're doing. They've done it. They've been doing it. They've been doing it every cycle, lying to people. And to black people, man, they're really lying to you. They think that they have you forever. Then they may if you guys don't smarten up and stop looking through the lens of black and white. That's why they got you. That's why they got you and us still at each other, like telling us that you're slaves. And they're trying to make you slaves again. It ain't the white people, except for the ones in the Democrat Party. The Democrats want you back in fucking shackles. Yeah, say. Well, I'm talking. Say, you know what I mean. Oh yeah. I'm buzzing, so I messed some things up, but that's what it is, people. I mean, that's what it is. It's just a bunch of fucking lies. October 6th. I've never seen a party that is so hateful to the Democratic Party. How they want all this stuff put upon us. How they coerce black people with promises of free things, and that's the problem. That's the only problem I have with some of the black people is don't base an election on free fucking shit. Sooner or later, somebody in your family is gonna get born or smart enough to get out of whatever plight you think you're in, and all that, and you want them to have the opportunities to overcome that. But if you keep just voting on welfare, if that's what you're voting for, because I don't know why else you'd vote for these crazy people, then your family, not just now, but the generations to come won't have nothing or a path to a better life. They're trying to take that path away from you, and they've been trying to take it away from you since they lost you as slaves back in the day. The Democratic Party is the party of slavery, people. Yep. Read your history books. They haven't erased that yet. So I mean, they've never really gotten over it, and I don't even know what Kamala Harris is, because you can't get an answer out of her. I mean, I know what she is. She just needs to admit that, yeah, I came out of a dog's ass and I'm a piece of shit. That's what she is. Yeah, I remember that. I remember I was born. I remember sliding out that starfish, hitting the ground, and Right when he went to bury me, somebody picked me up and threw me in a carriage. I mean, started feeding me fucking milk, and this is how I look now. Ugly is what she looks like. Fucking came out of some dog's ass. That's what I think about Kamala Harris. And Joe Biden? Yeah, I wiped my Biden this morning after I took a shit. Oh, babe, I had to wipe my Biden. Yeah. Anyway, I had to take a fucking Hunter and wipe my Biden. Stop it. Anyway, that's how I feel about that shit. But no, watching this stuff on the news is just—it's crazy, people. I mean, every time Kamala Harris goes on TV, all I hear about is now Donald Trump talks a lot about her, but it's hard not to. She's so stupid. But I mean, but it's not a threat. He's not saying like the end of the world's going to come. I mean, people actually believe that. You got these movie stars and all that, and these singers. They literally believe in their stupid little mind that it's going to be the end of democracy in the world as we know it. The light's going to go down and we'll live in darkness. I mean, I never hear Donald Trump say nothing like that. Although I do think that's what it would be if she gets elected. But I mean, I don't hear him saying that.
It's like every question she's asked, she never answers it. She just starts talking about Trump. Everything.
Everything's Trump's fault. Yeah. I mean, it's probably Trump's fault that she was even born because he should have scooped up that dog shit that his dog took. You know, he should have cleaned that poop up. Donald Trump, next time your dog takes a shit, make sure you clean that up or you're going to have a bunch of Kamala Harris running around. I mean, that's all I got to say about that. So, Kamala Harris, I'm going to say it again. Eat a dick, you stupid woman. She's a mean-spirited. I mean, I think her and Whoopi Goldberg, they're probably best friends. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg, stop it. Joe Behar, that's a bigger stop it. And once again, Robert De Niro, eat the biggest dick I've ever seen. I've seen some big ones in the locker rooms growing up. I mean, I'm going to call my buddies that used to have those long hung dicks and call them in to let you take a bite of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anyway, I'll get off my dirty talk about De Niro and all these stupid actors and actresses that open their fucking mouth. Anyway, I better not take another shot right now, but that's how I feel about it, people. Everybody just needs to wake up a little bit. I know the Democratic Party's not going to wake up. I mean, I mean, if I thought they had any brains, I wouldn't be on this talk show, this little podcast I got going on, smack talking them. But they don't have any brains, so the only pleasure I get out of becoming a communist against my will is fucking talking shit about you people until you lock me up for doing it. I mean, so everybody that doesn't want to doesn't want to get on TV, get on fucking your laptop, whatever, and take a stand and say what's right and wrong and show that you have some kind of normal common sense about things, you're going to get what you get. My life's almost over, and I had a pretty good life, most of it, especially when I was young. I had a great childhood, but you know what? If you don't want that kind of life, then keep going where you're going because it's going to be gone. It's going to be gone. I mean, China's betting on it. Iran's betting on it. Russia, who cares about Russia? They're pussies. I mean, but they're all, so's Iran. I shouldn't mention this. Sorry for mentioning such a weak country like Iran. What a weak fucking country full of fucking women killers, baby killers. I mean, they can't fight a real man. I mean, come on. Got in the shot, baby. It's all keeping it real right here. All right. 11 days left. And I can't say it enough about this abortion thing. We need to stop killing our children, people. I'm going to drive that home every time I get on here. Stop killing your children for birth control. And stop disguising it under the banner of women's fucking productive rights and health. Reproductive rights it doesn't mean killing. When they made reproduction rights back in the day, nothing was in it about killing. It was about for women the right to have, I don't know. I never thought it was about that. About having babies, having as many babies you want. I mean, come on. And I'm going to say it again. All you freaky transgender weirdos, man, stop pushing that shit on us. I'm tired of hearing about it. Take your sad, sorry little Juno fucking ass out of here. Move to some other country and see how you like it there. See how they treat you there. Well, maybe France will probably like you. There's a bunch of fags. I mean, so that's all I got to say about that. Stop being freaks and stop killing our children. You women that believe in that, you disgust me. And then say reproductive rights. You disgust me if that's how you think about children. I mean, We're sitting here praising reproductive rights when they say reproductive rights, all they mean is abortion. It kills me. That's their number one thing they're voting for. The ability to kill their child on demand whenever they want, even after birth, which is called infanticide. That is what they want. And if you believe in that as a woman, then you're a real piece of shit. I mean, no wonder these kids are failing. It's not just the teachers. It sounds like it's probably a lot of parents that probably had some kids that because they're too stupid to take birth control. I mean, remember this, men. This is for the men. When you put on a rubber and you put it on right, it's ribbed for her pleasure. If you turn it around inside out, it's ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh
Remember that shit. I love you, babe. My wife got mad at me when I started turning that thing inside out when we first met. I'm like, but I'm ribbing it for my pleasure. Oh shit. Anyway.
You're silly.
But anyway, people, that's what I mean. You're talking. We got crunch time now. The Republicans need to show up at force, independence in force, and if there's any Democratic voters out there that have any balls left, I mean, I'd appreciate your vote. It'd be nice to get rid of these crazy fucks. I believe in having two parties, okay? I just don't believe in what the Democratic Party is talking right now. And I haven't, honestly, for a long, long time. Obama changed the fabric of this country when I never thought it was that bad anyway. I mean, all this made up fucking KKK shit and Proud Boy stuff. I never see that happen. Some guys that call themselves Proud Boys show up at one event in small numbers, no doubt, because there ain't that many stupid white people, in small numbers, and they get on the news and they act like it's a systemic white fucking racism still. I don't see that, people. And I'm a white boy. I'd tell you if I did, I'd fight against it if I did. Like I am right now. I mean, I'm just telling you right now, it's not systemic. You can't, if you don't realize that there's an asshole in every crowd, that there's always going to be some big mouth punk motherfucker or some stupid bitch jumping on top of a fucking car twerking when somebody's dying. I mean, if that's what it is. It's just a bunch of stupidity. Everybody needs to just stop being stupid. I mean, let's defund the police. I mean, think about all this stuff the Democrats want. Defund the police. Let's reimagine them. Like we're having a dream or so. Let's reimagine the police. Is this how they want it? Hi. Oh, 300 fentanyl pills? 500's the limit. Don't worry about it. It's good. 500, we're going to write you a ticket. That's what they want. We're just going to write you a ticket. That is what they want. Okay. Oh, 500 fentanyl pills. All wrapped up in little individual packages for individual sales. Can we get a counselor over here? Can somebody please call me a counselor, a therapist? I want to see if we can talk this guy into not killing people no more. I mean, is that's what they want? Let's reimagine the police. Well, I've been seeing that reimagining. It looks pretty crazy to me. I mean, I like to party, man. But there has to be police. Come on, this ain't the Wild Wild West no more. Come on, I don't want nobody getting busted for having a good time in their home, even with an illegal drug, as long as there's no children around. But defund the police? Defund the police? Listen, defund the police. They don't even want us to have police anymore. Who is the threat to democracy right there? What do you people, these Democrats, honestly think is going to happen if there's no police? I mean, shit. I can pretty much take care of myself, but if there's no police, I'm being a scared motherfucker. People are going to be coming around trying to rape my wife. Only rapes my wife is me.
Shut the hell up.
I love you, babe. She puts up with my shit all day long. I love her.
I love you too, man.
4 shot, people. That's my limit on each podcast. I've been getting a little bit too buzzed lately. Losing my train of thought a little bit. But that's what this podcast is for. I'm just talking. Let me give you a number in case anybody wants to call me. Get on my show here a little bit. It's area code 530-370-0596. Give me a call, man. What do you got to say? I can take it. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'll listen to you, and I'll end it when I'll hang up and I'll say, eat a dick. I mean, so I prefer somebody calling me that that's a Republican, but hey, I can take whatever you got, buddy. Young lady, guy, girl, woman. whatever. So, I mean, trying to get this going, trying to have an honest conversation about what's really going on. No spin, no bullshit. We all know what's going on. I mean, I refuse to believe that these people are so stupid they don't know what's going on. There's a reason why they're doing what they're doing. You know, I mean, I do believe that Robert De Niro's that stupid. I think De Niro's got about the IQ of my butthole. You know, knows how to open it and pop out shit, and that's all he knows how to do. You know what I mean? So I mean, De Niro, eat a dick. Sam Elliott, eat a dick. Eminem, eat a dick. Beyonce, Jay-Z, eat a dick. All you Democratic loving little bitches,
Mark
eat
Cuban.
a dick. Mark Cuban, eat $1 billion worth of dick.
He's right.
Cuban can afford $1 billion worth of dick. So Cuban, eat $1 billion. Well, much you worth? Eat that much money worth of dick. I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. Whoopi Goldberg, Joey Behar, I mean, Rachel Maddow, stop it. She's one gross fucking lesbian lady. Man, if you're gonna be a lesbian, at least be pretty. that's all I gotta say. And pretty, I mean, at least you can be pretty, but when she opens her mouth and starts talking her ignorant, stupid shit, I mean, I just want to, I don't know where that dog park's at, where all these people keep coming out of dogs' asses, man, but it's everywhere, obviously. Shit. But anyway, so talking about some issues here, but that immigration shit, man, is killing me. Voting, illegal voting. I mean, tens of thousands coming over every month, if not more, 100,000. Undocumented, unvetted, disease carrying, bunch of fucking illegal aliens. I mean, our kids got to get shots. They don't have to get shots. They tell us we got to take a COVID shot. They let them come into our country, walk over legal without no COVID shots. I mean, everything they say contradicts everything. How bad was COVID really? How dangerous was it really? I mean, when they're letting illegals come in here, they're not even testing them. They're not even quarantining them long enough to see if they got anything bad. That's why we're having some outbreaks of some weird shit in this country right now. Shit that this country hasn't seen in a long, long time. I mean, meningitis, is that one? What is that one of them I heard? I can't remember, but a bunch of crazy diseases that only the kind you get when they make you vaccinate a certain way before you go to another country because they're filthy over there. They're poor countries. And they're poor because they take all the money from their people. I mean, these countries are poor or rich for a reason, people. I mean, I'd have to say 99% of the time, if a country's poor, it's because their government's snatching up all the money and keeping it for the very few. But yeah, we feel sorry for their people and then send them money anyway. Money that they're not even going to get. How much sense does that make? Why would you send money to a country to like us, to help them people out, if you don't already know that the people will not get that money? They won't get it. I mean, they're not going to get it. Send money to Afghanistan, Egypt, all these Middle Eastern countries. They all get a little bit of money from us every year. A certain amount of millions of dollars, if not more. I mean, so this immigration thing is a big deal to me. I mean, it's all a big deal because everything that the Democrats are saying are big deals. It's shit that's going to change this country for the worst. Plain and simple, man. I mean, for the worst. Look at what's going on right now. Look at how divided this country is. It's only gotten that bad since Obama was in office. It's always been kind of different. I mean, political season is always different. But ever since Obama became president, everything after that has been fucking hoax, this, that. Obama is a piece of shit, okay? That's what he is. It's not because he's black, not for any other reason except he fucking sucks. Acts like he's black, goes on TV and uses that accent like he's from some gangbanging neighborhood. Fucking little bitch boy, stop. Nothing makes me more mad than people that are dishonest or try to think that I'm stupid. I mean, that's why I'm on here talking the way I talk. This is Scott, uncut, every day. This is how I talk every day. Now, when I'm out in public, I don't talk this political stuff. I mean, I'm just a normal dude. But I definitely speak my mind if I don't like what somebody's saying. And I definitely don't listen to stupid shit. I'll walk away. And be too stupid, I will fucking grab my baby powder and fucking slap your ass. We got more baby powder, babe?
Yep.
All right. Robert De Niro, baby powder, smack. Kamal Harris, smack. Sam Elliott, smack. Eminem, smack. Whoopi Goldberg, eat all the dicks. Leave a bunch for fucking Rachel Maddow and fucking Joey Behar, though. I mean, don't forget them. Save a couple for Jane Fonda. I mean, hey, Ben Stiller, I don't want you to eat a dick. You're a homo, man. Bend over and take in the ass, you pussy. I'm sorry, but I'm getting, hey, man, they're calling us every name in the book. I'm Hitler. Remember, I can say what I want. I'm a Hitler, right? I'm a Republican, so I'm a Hitler. So I got to say these things because I'm a Hitler, right? I mean, shoot. Everything I'm saying is not as bad as you call me a Hitler or a fascist or a racist or a fucking misogynist or what all these. I don't even know what these have those names. I do, but I'm just lying. But all the name calling, I'm calling names back now because it seems like that's the only thing that works with people anymore, and that don't work. Everybody pointing fingers. Nobody cop up to anything. When you're caught, people. If you do something and you fucking get caught, you're caught. When does somebody admit they fucked up? What's the point where somebody just says, I'm caught? You know, is it when you rob the bank and when do you finally say I'm caught? Do you have to wait till you're actually in jail for 6 months before you stop fucking saying I didn't do it? You're caught, bro. You're caught. You fucked up. Just like the Democrats with all this shit that's fucking up. You guys are caught, man. None of your shit's working, and you've been called out on it for a long time. And Kamala Harris goes on TV, and Joe Biden, all these Democrats, they don't know what we're talking about. They don't get it. They think everything's fine. Everything's fine. But we really got screwed on this immigration thing, people. I mean, all this fucking inflation, it's a tax. Well, what did we get? What are we getting for all this taxation that we're getting right now? That's what it is. It's taxation through food, gas, everything that you buy. It's a taxation. That's exactly. It was done on purpose, people. They did this on purpose. Every government knows how to start a recession and end a recession. It's not like, it's kind of like if once you figure out what 2 plus 2 is, 8 times 8, 6 plus 6, 6 minus 6. Once you realize how to do mathematics, basic math, then you know it. Inflation. Once you know the formula for inflation, what makes it, what stops it, which governments have figured out that formula 1,000 years ago. Caesar, the Romans knew it. The Egyptians knew it. Everybody's known what starts a recession, what stops it. So they did it on purpose. Where's all that money going from that every American is getting hosed on? I mean, bad with inflation right now. Across the board, it's probably 30-40%. Not this 18. No, across the board, it's a lot. It's going to these illegal aliens. We're getting taxed the fuck out of so these people can stay in $350 a night rooms, get free credit cards for fucking this, that, whatever, food stamps. I mean, how many years are they going to get all this stuff for? Is there a time limit for each person? I mean, probably 30 million undocumented people illegal aliens have come over this border, caught and not caught, in the last 3 years. How many years are we going to give them all this free stuff? Housing, food, credit cards. I mean, exemptions for all this other stuff. Well, how long is that going to last? I mean, because I'll tell you how long it's going to last. Until we kick them out of here, and then we fucking stop the inflation, because that's what the inflation was put into play for. To make money to give away to illegals. And so we can borrow more from other people to pay for that even. It's not even real money. I mean, because every money that we make is not ours. Because we're $40 trillion almost in debt. I mean, so it's not our money. I mean, we're taxing money right now through all the goods that we buy, which we should be paying on the debt that we owe. But no, instead of paying on the debt that we owe or giving it back to the Americans, we're giving it to illegals. Nobody gets a raise on their Social Security. Nobody gets a raise on their food stamps. Nobody gets nothing except for the illegal aliens. And more debt onto our debt, because even though we're taxing more money, we're still borrowing more than we make. I mean, all we're doing is paying interest payments on this money, people. I mean, here soon, our country's going to fall from the debt, and if it doesn't, that means that this whole economic system that they say is real is not real, because there's only so much debt you can accrue before the creditors are going to stop giving you money. How much? Where's that line at? I mean, but sooner or later it's going to. I've been hearing for a lot of years now. It's really close. If it doesn't happen, then there's, you need to think about that too, people. That means, is this whole economic system that we've been raised on? Is it not real? Is anything real? I mean, printing up money that we don't have. There's nothing back in like the gold, like back in the day. It's just done on your economy, based on your economy and an IOU. I mean, So people need to think about what's going on with this government. And I mean, when it comes to that, I'm talking across the board with all the government, Democrats, Republicans. I mean, this debt keeps going up, people, because everybody wants a free life. Everybody wants a giveaway. The giveaways have to stop. If you don't put in, you shouldn't get nothing. Nobody should be on welfare for fucking more than a year, 2 tops, and after that, you got to go to work. I don't give a shit what your education level is. You can shovel shit behind cows on the parades. There's something that you can do to earn money. I mean, I'm serious. I mean, shit, I'm a laborer. I'm a carpenter, journeyman carpenter, but that's basically a laborer, smarter laborer, but it's a laborer. I mean, anybody can do anything. When I was growing up, I would do anything to make money. I mean, I haven't sold drugs for a long time. I'm not gonna lie, but I had a job on top of that. I mean, whatever it takes to make money. I mean, now I don't want anybody selling drugs to kids or anything like that, but I don't do that no more. That was when I was young. But my point is, somebody can do something. Everybody can do something. And the ones that don't want to do something, why do we care then? If they don't want to try to work, why do we care about if they have food? Why do we care? If they don't want to try, why do we keep trying to give them money and going into debt? That's the problem with giving. That's the problem with the help people. Is we're going into debt now, and we have been forever since the Democrats and everybody started wanting to pander to everybody and give out free shit. And it's like Obama lifting the fucking work requirements for welfare. Who does that? Who gives a green light for people to stay on welfare forever? That's it. It's a green light saying that, well, if you just want to keep having babies and whatever, and just keep, you can do that. Excuse me. But that, to me, that's just crazy. So until we can figure out a lot of things, people, I mean, we better at least vote for Donald Trump. And on this cycle, we'll see what happens next time. I really think this country's lost already, honestly. I mean, when that many people think that trying to change the sex, it can't be changed, abortion on demand, when we don't even have enough births in this country, let's bring in a bunch of illegals because they don't want birth control, and they don't, and to boost our population when we're killing our own population. I mean, on demand. I thought murder was illegal, unless it's under the disguise of women's health, huh? Wow, you women are cold, man. I mean, I thought men were bad. You fucking women that think that, you're cold, man. I'm glad I don't know any women like that just think they just go fucking throw a child in the garbage can like it's nothing. I mean, not once, not twice, several times. Every time they get pregnant. I mean, that's what we're talking about here, right? And that's what they want on demand. I mean, why would you want that on demand if it wasn't a birth control thing? I thought we had pills and methods for birth control, but that are so much more evasive than having a big old child, and having an abortion at 6 months and ripping a baby out of the womb, and seeing it laid in the garbage can. I mean, stop it. Everybody needs to just stop it. Like I said, my favorite word, the first word I ever said as a little baby, before I actually said stop it, I went gaga. My mom was trying to feed me some of that fucking Gerber fucking pea shit. I was like, stop it. I don't want to taste that shit. Give me some fucking cherry shit or something. All right, guys. I'm going to call it good for the day. I love you guys. I mean, keep it real. Vote Republican. Vote, period. But America, baby.
Hell yeah.
Land of the free, land of pussy, land of money, land of everything. I love it.
And your favorite word, stop it.
Stop it. And all you fucking transgenders, eat a dick. All you actors and singers that think I give a shit what you say, eat a dick. And that's from one of my favorite albums. It's called The Chronic. Eat a dick. All right, guys. This is Scott Dempsey, and I'm out.